Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is Prefix 4. Prefix today is anti, and we got 4 meanings and 4 uses that we're going to cover. These are the main ones of anti. There are a few others that are a little technical in science, which you don't come across very much. So we're going to just focus on these 4, which is the ones that you will come in contact with a lot. Okay, somebody wants a screenshot? Do it right now. Let's get right to it. All right, here's the first one, where it basically means opposite to what is usual. And we have 2 examples. One is an anti-hero. So someone who is the main character in a story that does not have the qualities of a hero. So it's opposite of what is usual. Okay, so the characters of Bonnie and Clyde in the movie Bonnie and Clyde were anti-heroes. Yeah, a very old movie with Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway a long, long time ago. They were bank robbers. They were real-life bank robbers. But, you know, in the movie, the story focused around them, and you kind of cheered for them. So this is referred to as an anti-hero. Most real heroes aren't bank robbers and possibly shoot and maybe kill a policeman or something like that. That's what an anti-hero is. All right, second one here, anticlimax. All right, the end of a movie in which an exciting climax is expected, but is missing or extremely disappointing. All right, I can give one good example of this one, sometimes when it comes up in class. There was a movie, A War of the Worlds, in the early 2000s. It was a remake, and everybody expected a really exciting ending to this movie because, you know, Steven Spielberg was the director, Tom Cruise was in it, and, you know, and it's a movie where the aliens like came out of the ground and they were killing all the people and the humans were losing the whole time, and, you know, you kind of expected in the movie, all right, well, by the end of the movie they're going to fight back and they're going to defeat the aliens. But that's not really what happened. What happened at the end of the movies is the aliens just kind of fell over and died. After eating us and drinking our blood, we infected them. we were diseased and they just died. And it was not really like a real exciting climax at all. I remember even in the movie theater, people were kind of confused at the end. It's like, is that it? It's over? What happened? Kind of like that. So that's what an anticlimax is. So it's the opposite of what is usual. So these are 2 good examples of what is the opposite of what is usual. All right, let's look at the second one. Moving opposite or reverse. All right, now here we say anti-clockwise, in the opposite direction to the hands of a clock. So you can say it is moving in an anti-clockwise direction. Remember, I think before, we also say counterclockwise too. I even think counterclockwise is a little more common than anti-clockwise, but both, they mean the same thing. It means going in the direction that would be the opposite of a clock. All right, here's the third one. Countering, stopping, or neutralizing. Okay. So antibacterial, effective in killing bacteria. So silver naturally has antibacterial properties. Yeah, there's a lot of things in silver. Silver is used in a lot of medicine. It's used in water filtration and stuff. It's used in Band-Aids. It's even used in some of your clothes to reduce odors. It's antibacterial. It actually kills some bacteria. All right, so that's what we would say. Anti-acid. All right, so 3 and 4 are actually the more common ones. That's why I give the most examples here. Anti-acid, something that neutralizes acid. So Alka-seltzer is a type of anti-acid that people take to cure stomach aches. It's a medicine. Obviously, you probably get too much acid in your stomach. That's why you have a stomach ache, and you take Alka-seltzer, and that has anti-acid properties in it, which actually help to cure your stomach ache. All right, antibody, a substance in your blood that fights illness. So antibodies is part of your immune system that fights illness. All right, so that's what you want to fight the disease off. You need the antibodies in there. Okay, good. All right, now the fourth one is like hostile toward or unfriendly toward. All right, anti-abortion. So you would be against abortion. You don't think abortion is a good thing. So many religious people are anti-abortion. All right, we can say it that way. Anti-Semitism, so strong hostility towards Jews. Now remember, we have a lot of things, anti-American, you could say any nationality. The word probably does exist. All right, here's our example though. Nazis used to practice anti-Semitism, especially during World War II under Hitler. Okay, good. And the last example here is Antichrist. An adversary of Christianity mentioned in the New Testament of like the Bible. And not only that, then you had the prophet Nostradamus, in the 14th century. He was really just a doctor, but he predicted a lot of things that, he got a lot right. Didn't get everything right, but got a lot right. And one of the things that he predicted was 3 antichrists. So Nostradamus predicted the coming of 3 antichrists. The first was Napoleon. What's really special is he came very close to naming them. I think he called Napoleon the Destroyer, but supposedly Napoleon's name, I think in Greek, meant destroyer or something like that. And Hitler was the second one, and he got really close to Hitler's name. He actually called him Hister. That is, and he said that he had the crooked cross, which was the Nazi symbol. So he did really good. Remember, Nostradamus lived in the 1400s, and he was predicting things that were hundreds of years later. And he also predicted there would be a 3rd Antichrist one day, which we are not completely sure of yet. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it's clear. I hope you can understand anytime it's anti, it's always against, or it's countering, or it's the opposite to, or it's neutralizing, it's stopping. Anytime you see anti as a prefix, this is what it's doing. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it was clear. I hope it was informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.